This is Kyoko Ibe. She started showing in art galleries in the early 1970s, and her resume since then is beyond impressive. Solo exhibitions in over 20 countries, workshops, pieces in major museums around the world, public art commissions, stage art, and most recently she received the Kyoto Cultural Merit Laureate. Her art revolves around traditional Japanese papermaking, taking these ancient traditions and transforming them into something completely new. Today, her focus is on one particular kind of paper, Gumpy paper.
And Gumpy
is a paper fiber.
Okay.
Only grow in Japan. Many scholars say name the paper king of paper.
Okay.
I say noble queen. Even by recycling, quality does not change at all. This means 100 years old. Think about handmade.
So you're saying this actual piece is 100 years old?
Yes. Look. So slow. You
Oh,
can't
wow, yeah.
hear.
Yeah.
You can't hear.
That is, it's super strong.
Rembrandt used this paper and he tested with many different type of paper, Chinese paper, Indian paper,
Yeah.
Western paper, or vellum, all these he experimented.
Yeah.
And he really
It was
loved
always this.
because of this surface, no? And
Well, and he loved all those super dark, hidden kind of corners in his work.
darkness.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so he'd
darkness.
want something that
Yeah,
held it really well.
yeah.
So this is the whole recycling process.
Yeah.
She takes old Gumpy paper and
Put in the pot,
Yeah.
cook, and then put in the beater.
they then put the Gumpy into this beater for a while so it can break down.
And comes like this.
In a kind of a gelatinous paste.
And then color. You can mix all these powdered mineral directly to the fiber and get the color. This is a kind of a mineral or the lapis lazuli, very
Lapis lazuli, yeah.
This is a kind of mixed glue, kind of a hibiscus or okra. Yeah.
He's filtered out the stuff, right here. So underneath here, glue.
Glue.
Oh, there's the paper.
Yeah.
How long will it take that to dry to turn into paper?
But I don't 10 minutes.
Oh, really? Oh. We just went from putting dye into recycled Gumpy and then put the glue from the root into that, poured it into the form, put it out here, and not even 5 minutes later, there's a piece of paper. It just came from this, from that little blob of Gumpy. Yeah.
Now we take everything we just learned about making Gumpy paper and really scale it up.
5 minutes we will start pouring.
Each of these compartments is filled with a sort of liquid Gumpy, and below the trough is a giant fabric screen that the water will filter through, leaving the dyed Gumpy sitting on top.
So they've got two clamps,
Okay, go.
and they pulled it. And you see all the really subtle color differences in what Kyoko's put in there. Are you kind of making it up as you go along, or did you come into this with an idea?
My perfectly open to the water and react to their mood. I don't control at all. I just react.
All this is going right through the screen, so the colors that you're seeing go in here trap into the screen and create the print. It's this really saturated moment in time where all this creation happens, and there's no going back. So she's got like 5 minutes to do this, and once it's done, it's done.
And this is the most beautiful moment, I know.
You can start to see it appearing, right?
Yeah. Never touch on the surface by my hands or
Okay.
any brush, and just water
Yeah.
make all these images. Water is everything for paper making, from material process until finished piece.
So right where she is, there are little slots cut into the table, and there's a wet vac underneath. and they just bring it along and it sucks out all the water.
The next really important moment is removing the gampi paper from the fabric screen that the water poured through, revealing the piece of art.
Wow.
Okay, yeah.
This is so cool. I absolutely love this. Yeah.
Thank you. %100% gampi.
It's this magic paper. It's this magic fiber.
All fiber alive and change by time.
Yeah.
Let's say half an hour, change completely.
And next, she brought us into her home studio.
Yeah.
She has a lifetime's worth of creating in this place. And every room we step into seems like entering a different era of her work. And it all traces back to the art of papermaking.
You're taking these old techniques, ancient techniques,
Yes.
but you're modernizing them. So to me, you're acknowledging tradition and moving it into a new era. This is such a great. So this is spectacular. So this is your another. What do you call this series with the arch?
Horizon.
Horizon. So like the technique that we saw out there, it's kind of that same technique, except on top of that, and you have this kind of long screen of bamboo that you've already shaped like that. Yeah. You roll it out while it's still wet. It kind of sticks in. You flip it over. You let it dry that way.
Horizon we see is like this. But I don't know, I didn't know why, but I really wanted this type to accept the energy of the cosmos.
Yeah.
Because all my knowledge and about paper fiber or traditional paper making came down from my ancestor to me.
Yeah.
I have to accept.
Kyoto is a place where the ancient and the modern happily coexist. Instead of one era overshadowing the other, the artists here seem and creating something completely new out of century-old recycled paper.